A smoking addiction is an emotional thing. I really hated smoking most of the time I was doing it. Of the 15 years I smoked, I would always buy a small bag or one pack of cigarettes because in my mind it was always my last time. I always had one foot out of the door, always looking to a better life for myself. But as much as I wanted that, I kept going back. And it didn't matter all the logical reasons that I had to quit. It didn't matter the facts and figures about how quitting would be a good idea or that smoking was detrimental. Because in my nervous system, I felt safe smoking. It was what I knew. And we can cling to things that are horrible for us if they are familiar. That's what the mind does. It wants things to stay the same because that feels safe. It's predictable. The mind loves patterns. It's like a shortcut for it where it doesn't have to think too hard. It just does this. Every time you have an unwanted emotion, you smoke, and that's what you do, and that's how we deal with it, and then we can shut that down and suppress that. But that's not helpful for growth. That's not helpful for new seasons of life where our needs change and we need to change our behavior accordingly. And so in order to deal with an emotional problem, I had to come up with an emotional solution. And that meant accepting and sitting with my emotions, as hard as that was. I had trained myself that anger was a bad thing, that sadness was a bad thing, and I would become easily overwhelmed by this and depend on smoking to push those feelings away. And so once I learned that these emotions are natural, they're unavoidable, and that it was safe to have feelings, and that there were other options to maybe find some soothing, some relief, options that were healthy, things, very basic things like eating well, sleeping well, that's gonna help reduce stress. Just working on getting my place in a state of confidence and trust through emotional regulation, through nervous system regulation, and through spirituality. So if you're having trouble quitting with willpower, try to take a look at what's going on for you emotionally. And if you can coax yourself into a new way of thinking, new way of reacting, and a new pattern of self-talk, you can be your best cheerleader, and self-love is a great motivation. I know that you can quit smoking.